Hello! It's been a while since I talked about net neutrality, hasn't it? Well, yeah, with good reason. I mean, we got it, right? We won. Yeah, no. See, this is my fault. Net neutrality used to be my biggest topic of discussion, and I covered it right up to the FCC's passing of the latest open internet order. And then I shifted focus to a bunch of other things in life, like most of us probably. Maybe because the only person in your life who wouldn't shut up about it had finally shut up about it. But make no mistake, we haven't won. The internet is still far from free, and the fight is still far from over. But so I felt the need to finally talk about this again because of a recent practice that has been growing, and that I cannot believe I haven't been voicing my opinion on. That thing is called ZeroRating. Strap in. Over the past year-ish, you may have noticed companies like T-Mobile, Verizon, and Comcast starting to offer plans, partnering with certain services, or starting to offer media services of their own. Verizon has started doing their whole Go 90 thing, Comcast is going to start offering their own streaming TV service. And you might think, well, of course they are. They're an aging corporation facing the threat of cord cutters and a generation of online-only viewers. Of course they want to scoop up as many eyes as they can, and you'd be right. But there's more. These partner and proprietary services are being offered to customers through a practice known as ZeroRating, and this means that using these specific services will not count against your data usage. So for example, T-Mobile is offering a plan called Binge On, really, that lets you watch as much Netflix, HBO, Hulu, Sling, ESPN, and many more without using your data on T-Mobile. That sounds great. You know, as a person with a data plan, I can tell you that trying to budget your data and fit inside your plan or your price range sucks, and this sounds like a win for consumers. It sounds like the beginning of the end of data policing, and, you know, maybe they will start focusing on keeping us on their networks with just plain good service from now on. Why, that almost sounds too good to be true. What's actually happening here is that giant corporations are picking and choosing which already big streaming services that the majority of consumers will now choose to use by virtue of them being free on their network. Winners picking winners sounds like net neutrality to me, but yeah, hang on, the FCC just passed the best, clearest net neutrality rules we could have hoped for. There's no way this can stand. FCC Chairman Tom Wheeler says, and I quote, "It's clear in the open internet order that we said we are pro-competition and pro-innovation. Clearly, this meets both of those criteria. It's highly innovative and highly competitive." And now, a reenactment of what highly innovative, highly competitive behavior looks like, brought to you by the FCC.
Sir, it could be said that you've already won the internet. Would you like to continue to do so by default on our network? Why, yes, sir, I would. Shall I provide you with buckets of money to do so now or later? Who cares?
There's nothing innovative about companies buying other companies in order to stack the deck against people who actually make things. There's nothing competitive about networks partnering with already victorious streaming services in order that they might have an advantage at continuing to be victorious. And there's nothing free and open about a future in which consumers watch whatever built-in, locked-down content their service throws at them for free, because of course people will color inside the lines when threatened with enormous overage fees. ZeroRating isn't about giving online services or online creators a chance. It's about mobile carriers finding a loophole so that they can keep you even more locked into what can very easily become their new media ecosystem. It's about cable operators grasping at the last rocky ledge of relevancy before plummeting newspaper-like into the abyss. It's things like this that are the reason we need to stay vigilant about net neutrality. This doesn't seem that bad when taken at face value, and most of you probably didn't see a problem. But innovation and competition become possible only when new players are given a level playing field on which to compete, not when certain services are privileged over others, and the only way to gain that privilege is by saying, "Excuse me, company that owns the internet, may I have a slice of the pie?" Please try to stay informed on ZeroRating. Please stay vigilant. If you see these plans, if you're offered one of these plans, consider saying no. Because the most insidious way that telecoms can kill a free and open internet is by making that kill appealing to consumers. We haven't won. In fact, we don't get to win. In a war between an oppressor and the oppressed, only the oppressor gets to definitively win. The only victory for the oppressed comes when there is still a fight to be fought. That might sound like a little bit much to say about something like net neutrality, but it's a war for the future of our media landscape, and I think that's something that's incredibly important and something that's worth taking seriously. Thank you for listening to me talk about net neutrality again. The internet's our home, and it's the last communications medium we have a chance at not completely fucking up. You'll see me next time. Bye. New phone, new phone, new phone, new phone. It's so pretty. Hey, this is the end screen. If that got you kind of down and feeling a little bit depressed, you can check out a fun video, the last video that I put up here. It'll be right down there. It's me and my sister just getting silly, playing some Fallout 4. So you can go check that out if you like. Also, completely optional, but if you like these videos, you can support them and me and my work over at Patreon. There will be a link over that way, I believe. Not sure of the geography of this whole thing yet. Check it out. Also, Vlog and Egan t-shirts are a thing that exist among many other accessories. Go check out the store. We have new shirts coming in soon. So, yes, all that is there for you. I think that's sufficient time. Thank you again. I love you. Goodbye.